Welcome to Everyone Racers, a show designed for the world of low-dollar racing and oddball car culture. It doesn't matter what kind of letter champ or lucky track dog league you run. SCKA or NASA, we don't discriminate. As long as you drive it hard and built it yourself. Join us each week for tech discussion, tips, tricks, as well as news and notes from the world of amateur endurance racing. Whether it's on the spot, hella sweet, or we're lucky enough and Chrissy gives you just the tip. We're sure you'll giggle a little and learn even less. It's the 2025 New Year's Goals episode. Let's see how the gang did on the goals. To 2025 and see what they have planned for 2026. Everyone report to the paddock.
This is Chris.
This is Chrissy.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Mental. And we are Everyone Racers. Welcome to episode 418. We're talking about the BMW 418D, a diesel-powered entry-level member of the first generation of the 4 Series lineup, built mostly for Europe, and people who believe excitement comes from slightly exceeding the speed limit and being extremely efficient, aka 418, a car that definitely exists. It was produced from 2014 until through the late 20s. The 418D came as a coupe or a grand coupe. Used a BMW 2-liter turbo diesel inline 4, the N47 or the B47, making 143 to 150 horses, just enough to remind you it's a BMW while being passed by something rented. Torque is respectable at 236 foot-pounds, which feels strong right up until you realize 0 to 60 takes almost 9 seconds.
Wow.
You could get it with a 6-speed manual. You didn't. Or BMW is actually pretty good 8-speed automatic, which sent power to the rear wheels in a way that politely suggests I could have been sporty, but I chose responsibility. Suspension tuning is a classic BMW. It's comfortable, it's competent, and deeply uninterested in chaos. New, it sat at the bottom of the 4 Series price list in the low to mid 30,000 euros with trims like SE, Sport, Luxury, and M Sport, plus options to make it look fast without actually being fast. Is it rare? We don't know because BMW never published production numbers on this car. Why? Well, let's be honest. This was a volume diesel. It was built for commuting, not for legend making.
Wow.
Yep. If you want to buy one, go to Europe because there is not one for sale in the United States of America.
Did you look?
I did.
Chris is about to start sleuthing.
I remember that, like the E46 diesels that we could not, or like there's a handful of them over here. Those could be made ruthless, but yeah, they didn't sell big here. My buddy's got one of the diesel X5s, like the first generation X5s, and he tows a race car with it.
Wow.
But yeah, that one just
small race car? A original Mini?
It's a small race car. It's an Elva, but it's a full trailer.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'll do it. Yeah. I mean, you can make a BMW, but again, no one bought them here because, everybody just thinks bag of marbles and intake GM diesels.
That's not a Cummins. I don't want it.
I'm a little sour on turbo diesels right now because I am fitting yet another turbo.
How's that going? And what you're working on?
So yeah,
just go right into what you're working on here.
Well, yeah,
lean right in.
What you got for Christmas? Anton sent another turbo housing for the bread box fan, and the blades are 2 millimeters too big. It is exact matching in every other way. And I'm,
Shave it off.
I'm
They
not
spin at 30,000 RPM. They're balanced. Like you can't
that.
just, like
Yeah. and
mental with some sheet metal shears
Modify.
is not going to make that work. Right.
That's what I was going to do.
Nope.
Yeah. Get your chisel out.
if it was mine, I'd probably take it to a machine shop and have them lathe it off. But this is for somebody else. And I am just sick with aggravation on this, and it's not even mine. I just feel like I'm letting 4 people down with this one. I really do want that thing to work right.
If your wife's not on that list, then
you
it's 5
really
people.
want it out of my driveway. How about that?
Now, before, because we were
Neighbors,
making
too,
fun of the
need to be on
BMW
that
diesel,
list.
before I go completely downhill, I actually had a great week. The day after Christmas, I had a delightful package show up from Pennsylvania full of delicious cookies. And then just today in the mail, I got a Dino Santa Christmas card from some delightful and wonderful friends. So
I still
yes.
like to send Christmas cards.
Good on you for it.
I've not given into, and Tim, we got a nice card from Tim. I have not given into you need a picture of our happy family. I just like really funny Christmas cards. Already bought next year's. Very excited about it.
Oh, excellent.
That's what I do.
Probably a perfect time to buy next year's.
It's
Christmas
literally what I do. Yeah. Every year I open all of the tabs. I figure out all of the ones. They're all super cheap. And then I figure out what the funniest one is. So next year you'll
And then surprises herself.
That would even make
following
Vicky
December.
That would make Vicky chuckle.
What the heck did I buy? I don't remember.
It's literally what I do.
This is great.
Yep. Or sometimes I'm like, oof, that one's going to be a lot. But
Can't send that one to everybody.
Have you ever bought one that was appropriate and then something happened during the year and now you're like, oh, that's not appropriate anymore?
No, I bought one that has a religious undertone that I realize may be offensive to very religious people. Most people would think it's funny, but there are some people that, like, if I don't know them well or something like that, I feel like probably shouldn't just send that card to people. If it's like not anything bad, but like, no. Yeah. Anyway.
Not bad.
What did you get, Mental? What did you get for Christmas?
So I was looking at this and I was actually you guys' post and everything on there. And I realized I am a middle-aged man with no children, 2 forms of income and grown-up money, which I should probably not have any of those things. So we just buy what we want when we want. So this is going to sound lame, but I'm not suffering. But I got new Chucks. I got new Converse. Got a couple new pairs, which matters because this is what I wear to work.
Good ergonomic shoes. Really. Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Your podiatrist loves you.
Yep.
He's got Army. He's got Air Force feet though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, and and once I had the surgery on my heel, like I've had 0 foot problems since then. Yeah. And this also comes from a guy who just doesn't like to wear shoes.
Yes.
Fair.
All fair.
Yep.
All right, Chris, how about you?
I've been working on assembling furniture.
Ooh.
Wiring, trying to get all of the cable outlets in the whole house to work. I've been able to get all of them to work except for the one that I want to work. So,
and we're talking like what, 8? Like we're talking 7.
Yeah, whatever. They all work
all over the house.
except I want
2 in the bedroom, which we don't need at all. Like
and
just
switch over in the living room by the entertainment center that I just assembled, and that one doesn't work. And there's one wire that I found that doesn't have an end on it, so I'm ordered some ends for coax, and I'm gonna put an end on it and plug that into the other ones and see what happens. Because after that,
we're just gonna say it don't work, because then you have to open up more holes in walls and stuff like that. So
don't want to do that.
Nah.
Speaker wire just came today. I'd be able to wire the stereo all back in now that we have the shelves that it's on. Anyway, for Christmas, we are also like Mental. When we need something, we just go buy it. Also, buying a new house means that you are just making it rain to all of your favorite furniture and home improvement and et cetera retailers. So that was Christmas. So Chrissy got me a ski holder and the little shifter that we got. So we talked about on the gift episode of a fun little thing, and some pants and some screwdrivers. So great.
You like the screwdrivers? I had to go to 3 Ace Hardware to
quality
go find them.
screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
the furniture that you were putting together, we bought ourselves a new couch. So I'm sitting on one of the couches that we had from the living room, but now we kind of have 2 living spaces in the new house. So we put all the other couches elsewhere, and we bought a nice wraparound, very, very expensive, very well put together type of couch for our other first living room space. I bought myself some oh no, I didn't buy myself. I wanted some socks. Yeah, right. This is how exciting adult Christmas is that I was like, wow, some my socks, which I used to wear every day at work and do a lot of steps. And now, the heels are wearing out. So I got a whole bunch of pairs of socks. I bought myself some new racing gloves when I got my new helmet, which is still not here yet. Yep. That's about it. It was pretty quiet for her. Hung out.
I have a dumb Christmas story about socks.
Okay.
When I was a wee lad, and my mom and my stepdad got married for their first Christmas together. My mom she just wanted socks. She just asked for some socks, and my stepdad went and got her good socks, but he had no idea how to wrap them, so he simply threw them in the tree. In the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Overnight, Christmas Eve. And in the morning she had to come out there, and then that became a Christmas tradition, is there would be socks in the tree. And occasionally, I'd be hauling the tree out after New Year's, to the dump.
And you'd find some.
You'd find some socks
looking for that pair.
Disappeared.
That's much more fun than ours were used with paper, but that's okay. All right, Timmy.
Well, I think you and I have the same pair of Sparco race gloves. So I got some race gear too. Yep,
okay.
So a new pair of racing gloves.
Yeah.
Not because my gloves are old or bad, but the tag is destroyed.
Oh.
So
So it doesn't count, right?
It doesn't count. Yeah. So I'll be using these new gloves infrequently until my other ones wear out. But
your Friday gloves.
Yes. Yeah. There'll be no fuel dumping with these gloves. That's for sure. And I also got another set of racing socks, which is always nice to have multiple pairs. This pair is from OMP, and they are thicker than my other ones, which is nice. They're a little cushy rather than it be, feeling like I'm putting a piece of wax paper over my foot. I've got real, no joke SFI boxer shorts.
That's a good present. Yeah. Were they hard to find?
No, they were right in my stocking.
Convenient.
Walked right into that one.
Oh, yeah. Did the person that tried to purchase them have a hard time finding one?
No, Amy said they were pretty easy to find.
Oh, okay.
I gave her a bunch of links to different places to find things for me.
I had a heck of a time trying to find a SFI sports bra. And so I was wondering if that was a thing, if you found them from that one easier, if there's sports bras there. But I definitely had a hard time finding them.
Did you actually find that?
I did. Yeah, it was years and years ago. I don't know where it came from.
I was saying, because that feels like a link we should throw in the notes.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way you're the only one looking. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. But that's why I think there was a year like we did this of, get new gear, and I had a heck of a time trying to find it. Maybe they have more now, but it was years and years ago. So
save the tatas.
Trying.
Also got a transponder mount for my transponder, so now I don't have to use 47 zip ties when I attach it to the car, which I'm excited about. I got new Hans posts for my my Steel ST5 helmet that I bought on clearance. I got a candle that is scented. When you read the side of it, it says smells like a Lando Norris victory.
What?
was fantastic. So super cool. So I'll back up. So we don't do, my wife and I, and we went to her parents' house in Virginia for Christmas, and we only do stockings. So the way we do stockings is everybody buys 3 like stocking stuffers for each person. Well, there were 15 of us, so there was a lot of things in there, right? So, and it's like we're trying to do small dollar amounts. So there was a bunch of little, like, fun little stuff. Like I got a little miniature Bob Ross paint by numbers.
Awesome.
Comes with a little tiny easel and paint brushes and all the things. So that was kind of fun. And so you get a bunch of little stuff like that, which was cool. So that was the majority of it, but Amy did a great job in getting me a lot of fun stuff I got some like cool race theme socks and a Formula One calendar with all of the circuits on it, just a little sketchbook kind of thing. So we do a lot of little stuff like that, which is cool.
That sounds like a joyful, like, Christmas morning.
It's fun.
Everybody with little tchotchkes that are just fun. Yeah.
Yep. It's a really neat way to do it. And everyone has a chance to buy for everybody, but it's not like this whole thing, right? Like it can be something dumb, like a bar soap, right? So that was really cool. The travel to and from Virginia was royal pain in the butt. So
holiday travel.
Bad. We went, so we leave. I think we got on the road at like 6:00 in the morning. We're heading to San Francisco airport, and on the way there, 3-hour delay. So apparently pilot no-showed.
Good.
So
I didn't
that
think
gets
I'd
us
have to fly today, so I was doing heroin.
Yeah. Woo, this barley wine's delicious. So we misconnect. So my wife, because she's a rock star, instead of going through Boston, she rebooks us through JFK in the car on the way to the airport. So we get there, we get to JFK, and of course there's a delay on our second flight. So we were actually in the airport longer than we were in the air that day. So hideous and awful. And then on the way back home, we were supposed to fly through JFK. And for those of you on the East Coast, it hella snowed. So 1,500 flights canceled that day. So we rebooked ourselves through Fort Lauderdale. And
no snow? No Fort Lauderdale.
No snow in Fort Lauderdale.
Weird.
We're like, how could there possibly be a delay on this one? False. That is an ATC ground delay, ground control delay. So we missed our connection flight in Fort Lauderdale. So spent the night in Fort Lauderdale, spent $360 for 3.5 hours in a hotel to get in a Uber at 3:45 in the morning to make our 6 a.m. flight.
I feel like you should have just done that at a bar, especially in Fort Lauderdale.
I mean, it's just like,
by then you're I'm sure just so tired and over it that you're
travel's brutal that time. I don't know. I mean,
only someone who didn't want to travel as much this year.
Don't do it. I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it to keep my wife happy. Happy
so
life.
Made it home.
Happy life. Made it home.
You made it home.
Yeah. And then just a fun thing. Corey Dickman and I, we've been doing gifts back and forth, just dumb, goofy things. So he got me a little highball glass with my name on it, with a middle finger in the middle of the glass that comes up like this. So as you drink, the finger starts to, which is really pretty funny. So I found on like roaming around Facebook Marketplace, I found a cutting board that said like, welcome to my kitchen, like Nassam's something, like blah, blah, blah. So I got it for free on Facebook Marketplace. I had my buddy Jimmy pick it up, and I sanded off the Nassam's name and then put IOE winner with the 24 Hours Lemons logo on it.
What?
Like, super ghetto, right? Like with a Dremel. It gave it to Corey. So Merry Christmas, Corey.
Oh, I was waiting for you to use your master woodworking skills or something. I mean, I'm sure you did better.
Yeah, I'm
than
sure his
most.
version of ghetto is still like, really,
Yeah, it's better than most.
It's still 7 out of 10.
It was literally Jimmy dropped it off. He dropped it off at like noon. And then Corey sends me a note at like 2, and he's like, "Hey, I'm picking up this tube bender right down the street from you. Mind if I stop in?" I was like, "Shit, I got to go in the garage."
So with haste too. So
Yes.
your finest work.
It was not my finest work, but it is what it is. It was fun. So I look forward to cutting up carne asada on that at his house when we put a new motor in the El Camino in a couple weeks.
Indeed.
Okay, sounds pretty successful then. Okay, let's move on to news and notes time. So if you're going to get in a Waymo, you probably should check the whole car for extra stuff and people. So Ron King from Jalopnik tells us a story about a woman and her young daughter getting in an SUV Waymo and found a guy stuck in the trunk. Apparently, they got in, saw the guy's head and arms sticking out. The woman with her young daughter in tow started recording a video of the man through the open car door soon after the robotaxi arrived. The man, with only his face and one arm showing the Waymo rear seat, appeared to be stuck in the trunk and saying, "It won't let me out." He apparently climbed back there after the previous rider left the trunk door open. Waymo rider support team reached out to the woman, ensured that her and her daughter were not harmed. In a follow-up TikTok video, we can hear Waymo support issuing the customer credit and seeing a person being detained by police on a sidewalk past the rear of the Waymo taxi. The KABC shared the following response from Waymo. "We are committed to keeping our riders safe and earning the trust of the communities where we operate. This experience was unacceptable, and we are actively implementing changes to address this." Check your Waymos.
Wait. Was this like a criminal hiding in the trunk? Like, who is this guy?
No, I think it was just a guy.
He was detained by the police, though.
Well, he was. I don't know. I don't. He was in the back of the Waymo.
I feel like you can't arrest the Waymo. They've demonstrated that.
Correct. You can only yell it
they'll
away.
make wrong turns. They'll drive through police standoffs. They'll do everything. They won't arrest the Waymo.
You can't.
Waymo,
you can yell at it.
This is an actual criminal. Waymo needs to be like, "We will literally lock criminals up in the trunk before we will let them at our customers."
You can yell at a Waymo and it won't matter.
Oh. Yeah. Ridiculous.
California. More things in California here. They've rolled out a new pilot program aimed at stopping extreme speeding more quickly. The problem, called Forwarded Actions for Speeding Tickets, or FAST, speeds up intervention by allowing qualifying tickets to be reviewed automatically by the DMV driver safety branch, even if the driver doesn't have negligent operating.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
The DMV can then decide on immediate actions, including license suspension or revocation. The CHP notes about 1,600 citations each month go to drivers at 100 miles per hour or more. So bottom line, SoCal highways can feel like everyone's immortal on the road, but FAST signals California's shift toward acting before a crash happens. If you drive for work, commuting long distances, or name Christian, or have teens learning to drive, this policy change is worth paying attention to. That's fine, Mental. Your Porsche doesn't go anywhere near that speed, so no problem.
Never.
Especially when it's parked in the
His
driveway.
rental cars do, though.
Both my tickets are for 90. B, they can't suspend my license because it's not in California, so they can dine on my sweaty undersides. This entire thing just reeks of political bullshit. Someone think of the children.
Don't you think of the children?
Yeah,
That's
right.
Georgia did the same thing. They called it the super speeder program. And basically it was a fine on top of a fine. And then your name went into a database that said you were a naughty person.
You're probably already in there. So you probably you don't need to speak.
Yeah. And they, and it did nothing.
Meanwhile, in Arizona, they're eliminating speed limits. So
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, it means it's still okay to go over 100 miles an hour for a
Still
price.
get caught.
99.
Duh.
99 is the number.
Don't
Yeah.
get caught.
Climb into the trunk. The last guy left it open.
Dude, why don't they have any pants on? The last guy took them.
Why are they right there?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, do you often refer to the little logo next to the gas gauge to remind yourself which side is the fuel filler on? Well, this was the idea of a guy who worked at Ford, and he has since passed away. Jason Torchinsky from the Autopian tells us about Jim Moylan, who was a senior interior designer in plastics, paint, and vinyl division at Ford. And once, when he was borrowing a car to go from one building to another for a meeting in 1986 on a miserable rainy day, he had to put gas in the car. So he stopped at a gas station, and he says, I had to go to a meeting in another building on a rainy day. When I went to get the pool car, I started it and noticed the gas gauge was empty. So I pulled up to the gas pump on the wrong side. So I had to move it. Moylan, wet, irritated, decided to make his mission to prevent humanity from having to deal with such indignity ever again. So he took action. And he said, I got back to my office after the meeting, and without even taking off my wet coat, I sat down and started writing my first draft of this proposal. I typed it up, turned it in, and then completely forgot about it.
Which is how you go about making something your mission. Just type it out. And then,
Wait, do it before you forget.
yeah. And then forget about it, which we're going to talk about when we get to our resolutions.
Oh, I can't wait.
Foreshadowing. Well, his idea looks a little different than the one that exists on modern cars, but now you know where this small but super helpful little arrow came from. Thank you, Mr. Moylan.
We've got the link in our show notes. I remember when that one came out and it showed up on like one of my feeds, and it's Torchinsky's a great writer, and the whole thing's actually kind of written with a bit of reverence to, I just in my own fleet, how many, I drive 4 different cars. How about you guys? I mean, I think all of us have
3 regular. Yeah.
Yeah. And
American cars are almost always on the left because
almost always
for the lazy drivers to go out just right there. European cars are almost always on the right because when you're out of gas and are filling it on the side of the road, they want you out of traffic.
And then there's the Porsche, which is in the front.
But still on the passenger side.
Still, but you have to pull up different.
Actually, mine is on the driver's side.
Because it's early. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ours was on the passion. The Boxster was
all the
on.
Mercedes and all the BMWs have all
passenger.
been on the right.
Yeah.
All the American trucks
Anyway.
on the left.
But it's one of those great things. There's a lot of people with a lot of crappy legacies. Some guy's going to be known as Waymo trunk guy for the rest of his life.
As long as he's identified, then sure.
That's a tough name to go by in jail.
What are you in for? Locking myself in the back of a Waymo and
fair.
creeping on ladies.
Creating a nuisance. And then they're
creating a
okay.
nuisance. This guy really did something cool.
And the article
and
shows
that's a legacy.
all the different through the years of what it used to look like and what it looked like on some cars. And this started out as a little picture of an actual little car, and it had a little door open on the side where the fuel filler was. And then we've gone to the arrow. So,
but again, and then we rent cars and borrow cars. I use this all the time. This is,
Agreed.
I would argue that a lot of people listening use this and don't even realize how often they do use it. So it's a great article. It's a great story. And Torchinsky could probably use the clicks.
No offense to any of our listeners.
Yeah. Oh, so speaking of things that shouldn't offend our listeners, you, dear listener, you love adventure, problem solving, and you probably like race cars. You know what else? You like a little mystery and some true crime thrown in for good measure. As you have guessed where we're going with this, our friends over at Racing Junk totally have you covered. just down the road from me, Sandia Park, New Mexico, is this lovely little Italian. And I have forgotten to open the link, but I'm trying to do this while I'm talking and be all smooth about it. So, yeah. Now, there is only one picture, but do not let that sway you. And there is a reason there's only one. Me. Yeah, there's only one picture. All right. See, the story of this car lies in the description, not the picture. See if this, okay, there it's going to work. This post is effectively a Hinge dating profile for somebody who is looking for a bad idea from the ad itself. 1977 Fiat Spider Roller comes with a complete set of body panels, 2 extra part engines and transmissions, parts front end. The engine was rebuilt, raced for 1 season. Then the car was stolen, wrecked, and has unassessed front end damage. It's been sitting outside. Probably could be revived and raised, or a good parts donor car. Engine is a 2-liter bottom end, 1.8-liter top end, raised piston, Itsuki racing cams, 11-to-1 compression, 4-to-2-to-1 header, and a super trap muffler. Must take everything. Must pick everything up. So that's why there's no mystery. There's only one picture. But if you're just listening, hang on, because it is only $1,000. And I don't think there's a lemons judge in the bench that would put this car anywhere but Class C. So why not start your 2026 in the absolute worst possible way? A wrecked, obscure Italian race car.
Sounds fun. You're selling it well.
Did you notice the tow hook on the front end of it? It looks like J-Lo's earring. It's like a giant circular hoop. It's like 4-inch diameter hoop on the front of the bumper.
That is hilarious. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, okay.
Totally
that's
fine.
The part that won't pass tech.
Yeah.
But
it probably needs more than that. So
well, actually the 26 rules, you got to do the straps. No more hooks.
No, I mean, it probably needs more help than just the toe.
Just the toe.
Oh yeah. Well, when you're assessing that unassessed front end damage while you're in there, go ahead and throw on a new tow hook.
Good news though is that it's just outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it's probably rust free, which is unusual for even a Fiat might still rust in Albuquerque.
Yeah, from the tears of its owner.
Yeah, but I mean, $1,000, that's $1,000 worth of adventure right there. If you're looking to find a way to pry yourself out from in front of the television and just have a hobby to work on.
You can just pick that thing up and drop it off at Mental's house once that bread man.
There's no room. There's no room at Mental's house. We'll get to that when we get to my failed New Year's goals. For obvious reasons, we have no upcoming races. And if we have no upcoming races, we have no recent results. Don't worry. 2026 is upon us. And we will be covering all of it again.
Yep. Okay. Listener feedback time. We have a couple on the YouTube's last week episode. Who wants to do this?
Michael K.
Yeah. Michael K said, your springs are too stiff. Sorry. That happens when you pull out the 740-pound flathead 6 and cast iron 3-speed to replace it with the all aluminum Russian 4-cylinder in your 4th-gen Camaro. Said only Michael K. Yes.
Okay. And then we had a bunch of, so Chris, I posted, because Chris doesn't, posted a picture of us getting our Christmas presents. And I asked what everybody got. And we have a whole long list of what people got.
Some great stuff. Jimmy Varellis has a shirt that says, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing."
Which is a classic.
Classic.
Yes. Right. That didn't go very well.
No, it didn't.
All right. Charlie Putt. Now he said, Shanovan, which is how it's spelled. I'm guessing not what it meant. Bought me a Corvette for Christmas. Some assembly required. That is not even the right share I wanted, but that's a great picture.
What year is that?
Yep.
What year is that?
It's got to be
6.7.
Oh, yeah. Of course, the hipsters, doing his 6.7 nonsense, but that's a cool vet.
Yep. Bruce said he got a cornhole sling that holds 3 sets of bags and or 4 beer size cans. I don't know what that even means, but okay.
What's a beer size can?
Bruce. Yep,
Yeah.
it's a beer size can.
It's size of a can of beer.
Got
Okay.
it. Yep.
Okay. Jay Week got a 911 Drifto machine. I wonder if this is the kind that it looks nicer than the ones we were talking about.
Yeah. I like the colors, of course.
Right? It's all his.
Scott
M
McMichael.
got some Bluetooth earmuffs so we can listen to podcasts while plowing snow.
Oh,
that
about
one
that.
won't expand. I can't show a picture of that one. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
All right. Carl Applegate said, I took your advice and asked Santa for an extra pair of SFI approved socks that will never get used until I forget my other pair at home, which, yeah, that tracks. And that's not just for you. That's for like literally for all of us.
One for the trailer, one for the bag of actual socks.
Travis Brown got SFI socks and more ratchet straps to secure my janky car with.
Man, we were a trendsetter this year of suggesting people get socks.
Yep. Luke S said, I bought myself some painting supplies to paint my 86 Toyota Tercel 4-wheel drive station wagon. But also I got this wooden Model A, which is
Hell yeah.
It's just hella sweet.
Very nice
Our good
craftsmanship
buddy,
there.
Stacy, she got 3 new safety vests, black, orange, and a yellow one too.
Safety third.
Matt Ferncheck got a new helmet. What? And it's a bell. Looks like mine. It's fun.
Yep.
Yeah. And Jan also said that she got her, Santa bought her a Milwaukee tool, set of tires, power steering upgrade parts, a mid-century desk clock, and her favorite Icelandic chocolate.
Such a Jan.
All right, I feel like
list of
Jan
things.
won.
Right?
Yes.
Icelandic chocolate. That sounds delicious.
I'm all excited about that MCM clock. I wish she'd included a picture of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
You know who would undoubtedly find you a pair of SFI socks to go with your SFI sports bra and probably a mid-century clock?
Sure.
Maybe not this year, but sure.
A little late. Okay, it's fantastic time. Let's get on with this. We've been hinting about it. We've been joking about it. I can't really talk about it. Okay, let's talk about our 2025 goals. How did we do?
So this is not just look at last year. It's also
we do have to. Yes.
But we're going to start with the retrospective of last year. So
sure.
I'll start us off. Goal, sell the MG again for real this time. Seriously. Done.
We did it.
Done and gone. Thank you very much. Next up, simplify and add lightness for life overall. I think, yes, we sold a lot of stuff. We got rid of a lot of stuff because I might have known we were going to move when I wrote this list. So, yay. I will call that success.
Yep.
Next up, make the Lotus run and drive and don't die. We're going to call that success. It ran. I have driven it 3 times. The quality of those drives, it's just fine.
Did you die?
But you're still talking.
Still talking.
Still talking.
Right? Because there is a handbrake, so I didn't die. So success, right? Next up, casual racing with friends, 4 Lemons and Lucky Dog VIR. Success all around. We had casual racing with friends, low pressure, just fun times, and did all those races. That's great. House touch-up, including basement baseboard and repaint.
Yeah.
We're going to say half on this one. I definitely did some improvements on the house to touch it up, but never got down to the basement because I had the new owners. Didn't care.
Correct.
You've been
One
touching
Lemons
up the
Rally.
new house. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Right.
So
Exactly.
much.
One Lemons Rally. Success in Vegas with a limo.
Huge success.
Huge. Loads of it.
Yep.
Unless you're,
So many
our
loves.
liver.
Buckets.
Buckets of success.
Yep. And lastly, get my pilot's license. That was a big fail because instructors are flaky AF.
And hard to find and the weather. You know what? The weather was bad
Weather
because you
didn't
could only fly on the weekends, and so you would say, okay, here are 2 weekends that I have coming up. Could you find somebody? Were they available? And then you would, sometimes Saturday night you'd be watching, and then be like, the one time you even drove there, and they were like, yeah, we can't fly. So, yeah. It's the weather also didn't help you.
Yes.
Well,
Fortunately,
you're only a state away from Tyler, who said he'd be happy to instruct you.
Also, the airport, the local GA airport, I can see from my desk at work. Like I watch the planes do the pattern around my building when it's right traffic. So it's close.
Opportunities.
Opportunity for the future. But I think overall, I would give myself a solid B+ on meeting goals for last year.
I agree. All right, my 2025 list was travel more, just in general. I did a couple working with lemons, plus a couple trips to Colorado. I would call that a fair success. I mean, it was not.
We also went to the British Virgin Islands last year.
Correct.
We also, I think we went to DR after you wrote this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Still 2024, but yes. Yeah. So I'd call this travel more.
Yeah.
Unlike Tim, who wanted to travel less. Drive more cars.
We need to find a medium there between you guys.
Drive more cars. I did drive the Cressida this year, so I did drive more cars. It's plural, but I got one. More lemons judging. I didn't do more judging, but I did do more work for lemons. So different. Because I think we only judged one this year, right?
Yeah. Road America? Is that the only one?
I think so. Yep.
You do one that well. I mean, that's all you do.
And then get in shape. I was trying to think of what kind of shape I was in 2024 to tell me that I would get in shape, because I thought it was pretty good shape. So I'm pretty in good shape now. So I guess it's a win. I don't know. When you're nebulous about this, who writes these? Like, who knows how to write SMART goals and writes goals like this? Because come on. So yeah, fair win. B. We'll call it a B.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give it a B. Mm-hmm. I totally give you a B plus. Good job. Chris, I give you better than that, because
thanks, Tim.
Some of those things were hard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got a dog that requires a lot of training, and I would give myself a very successful grade in all of the training. We've done puppy training. We've done private training. I've done all of the, introductions to dog parks and as many dogs as we tried to do. 100 people and 100 dogs before she was 6 months old. And I think we were pretty close to that. So that was good.
Once you taught her how to travel. So like that was huge. So
yeah. The dog's seen a lot of states. She's seen most of America, this dog. It's pretty crazy.
Might have seen more than me. Yes.
So she was just here a second ago, and now she's gone. But yes, she's been great dog. She's 10 and a half months old, and we're very happy with her training at this point. So we'll keep going on that. My toy box, or my garage in Maine, complete. Fail. Still fighting with my contractor, but I had a lot of things that I wanted to get done in the garage that I did not get done. So that is a rinse and repeat for 26.
It wasn't all your fault. I mean, your contact at the contractor died.
He did die. It did take me 4 weeks to find out that he died.
It's also
working their way down to the notification list,
maybe. It's also you're doing it across the country, which is like a lot.
I only have 3 months to work on it. It's a very small window of time. So
it's not like you do anything else when you're there in a beautiful summer in Maine, and
fair.
Yeah,
so I've got high ambitions to get that done. Also, the 59 El Camino. I did get that cleaned up. I did make a parts list. I did create a spreadsheet on all the things that need to happen for that. So I made a little bit of progress on it, but tripping over the 4,000 pounds of chrome trim that needs to be, or stainless steel trim that needs to be polished in my garage while I was doing that kind of hindered my my success. So we'll give that a to be continued. Trailer upgrades. I started that process, did not finish it. I've got insulation in the front wall when I had to do the repair on the aluminum. I've started acquiring things like inverters doing investigations on batteries. I have solar panels. So I've got most of the parts acquired. Now I need to install the things, which leads me into my next one, which is learn to weld. So I can weld brackets onto the roof of this thing to mount all these things. Well, fail. I don't have a welder still, so I can't learn how to weld because I don't have the equipment. So I'm still looking to acquire that. I think I'm just going to break down. I was talking to Erica at Sonoma. I think I'm just going to break down, go to a local place and say, give me all of the things, and here is my credit card.
Good idea.
So
go to the community college welding class.
Yeah,
everything, because I did that, and then I used the instructor's name when I went to the welding supply store, and they cut me a discount.
Oh, I'm going to go with Erica. So I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to buy her lunch and walk into the welding store and be like, I'm new. Give me all the things.
Yeah. And Erica's going to be like, and this, and this, and this, and this.
But
Totally.
you should look to take a night class at like the adult learning annex or whatever.
Seriously.
Yes, absolutely. I might just hire Erica and just give her money and be like, here's money.
Yeah, there's worse ways you can spend money. Yeah.
So upgrades on the race car. I chased my tail and threw a lot of money with the parts cannon to get that thing running this year. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of a pass on doing things like theming and the stereo and the roof and that sort of stuff. So
how did it finish at Button Willow? Wasn't it running strong?
Yes, with a patch. So there is a rubber tube that runs from one of the charge tubes underneath the intake, and that got cut. So there's a very flimsy ass bracket that holds it in place. That bent, and that made the rubber tube rub on the strut tower brace, which has got a little ridge around the top, and over time that just sliced a little slice in that rubber tube. So it was pulling air in after the MAF. So we did a ghetto patch, cut a piece of tube, slapped it on there with a bunch of RTV, and put 19 clamps on it to get through, and it ran great after that. So I bought a whole new charge pipe, both sides, off of eBay for $180 with all of the clamps and all the rubber bits and everything else. So I can put that on, and it should run great. I'm going to figure out a reinforcement for that bracket so it doesn't bend. I'm also going to grind off that lip that is shearing that off, and then put something on it, a piece of glue, piece of rubber or something down to it, so it won't do that in the future.
But I felt like that was like one of those big things. You and Pantless Matt were just deep into the weeds of, okay, we have eliminated all the possible big problems. It has to be this little thing. And when it finally, we have progress, you guys were very ecstatic.
The way that I found it was I was about to replace the knock sensor, which was under the intake, and I had to take the whole charge pipe off to do that. And when I took the charge pipe off, I went, well, there's your problem right there. So, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got big plans for that. I've got a unicorn theme that is well thought out and prepared that is going to be happening in the first quarter of this year, and I should be rolling that out at the Sonoma March race. Stay tuned for that one. Master bedroom remodel, that was a check. Huge project, took me 3.5, 4 weeks to get that done. Came out awesome. I wish we would have done it 8 years ago. Want to do 2 new tracks, which I did, which was awesome. VIR, fantastic.
Other than being hot.
Other than being like the sun. And Summit Point, which was also super fun.
Yeah.
Virginia. Don't fall down drunk. Fail. So I'll try that again next year.
Try again.
Damn it. So
Uh,
I'll give myself a solid C minus. Sounds like my, sophomore year of high school.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So I have been, beating this projects to toys mission now for 3
Hey,
years.
Mental. A little closer to the mic. You're sitting back a
Okay.
little bit.
Fair enough. I
Volume
was
is
leaning
down.
back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been beating this project to toys mission for about 3 years now. And specifically, I wanted to get my Formula V on the track, which but I didn't neglect it. There has been progress on that Formula V. I've got that pared down. Much like Tim's El Camino, I have spreadsheets. I have a timeline. I have project management. I have it ready to go. I wanted the limo ready to go for March.
Yes.
The Sorry for Party. When?
Success.
All right. And prep and sell the RV. Not one thing. Did not do one thing at all. In fact, if anything, I made it worse because I drove it to 2 races and slept in it. So no. So that is going to move to the front burner this year. I wanted the swapped Honda Civic that I have had now for 5 years that hasn't run for 12 years to take to a track night or an autocross. No. I did get it out of off the side of my house, out of storage. I had it in the garage for a little while, and then I moved it back out of the garage and put it back on the side of the house because I'm working on the Porsche. I wanted the 914 ready for this fall. No, not at all. In fact, have not touched it. So my Honda VFR, funny story. And I had completely forgotten that this was one of my goals. So my Honda, I moved here in 2019. It quit running in 2020 and it lived in my garage for a little while. And I was trying to track down, it needed a wiring harness and a bunch of other stuff. No one makes a wiring harness for it anymore. And then it had, temporarily got moved outside where there it was sitting. But I am quite pleased to share with everyone this photo taken this week of the VFR.
Ooh.
Is this only because you knew that it was on your list of stuff to do and you needed to do it, or you just decided
No.
that it needed? Okay.
It's in the garage, but is there anything happening with it, or is it just hanging out?
Oh no, it runs like a top. It's fantastic. It is also no longer mine.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, that explains it.
Wait. Did it run like a top before you sold it or after you sold it?
Oh, after. No.
Okay.
And this is where I'm going with a funny story on this one. So I apologize in advance, readers. I didn't get this directly from this person, but the guy that that originally owned this bike, then sold it to my friend Jack, who sold it to me, and I rode it forever. It was a great bike. Rode it to Philadelphia from Atlanta. I rode it to Tucson from here. I have loved owning this motorcycle, and it broke my heart when it quit running. But the guy that had it, he's very measured and very precise, but he also has a spiritual side. And his thing about objects, things come into your life, and they come into your life when you need them, and they leave your life when you need them. And this thing was literally sitting behind my garage, and it was rotting. And my down the street neighbor, who helped me with the initial diagnosis on the bread van truck, he's helped me with a couple other things. He's retired truck driver, used to race stock cars. He had a super cool 396 Chevelle that he built literally from bare metal. He's got a 72 Camaro SS that he built. His wife's got a Corvette that just sounds like Buddy Rich on the drums with a cam. He's super great guy. He's over here. Every time he sees me with a new project, I'll hear his Camaro stop and back up, and we chat for a while. He said, we were doing something. He's like, when are you going to sell me that bike? You know what? I'm bored. I need a project. So I needed, he's got a media blaster, and I needed some work done on the wheels of my Porsche, which he's like, I'll totally do that. So we traded, because the value for that bike is not that much, even when they're in great condition, and even less when they're in not running in rotting condition. So we traded for that. And he has put probably 100 hours in that bike. He's the kind of guy that can sit there with a test light. He found the 3 shorts in the wiring harness that were buried deep in the motorcycle. He wet sanded every one of those panels and brought them back to life. He has replaced 3 components. He had to find one guy that rebuilds them. He is currently waiting on 3 specific bolts from Honda that are $9 each for him to get on there. But when I looked at it, it reinforced I had that bike. It came to me when I needed it, and it left me when I no longer needed it, and it no longer needed me. It needed somebody else. And it brought him 200 hours worth of joy. He is considering he's got that, and he's got a Triumph. He doesn't like to ride very much anymore. So he is working on his next project, and he actually gets his projects done. So he is going to probably trade this and another one for a very specific El Camino that he wants to build. So yes, is the VFR running? Yes. Am I giving myself a win on that one? I'm going to say yes. Did I do it? No, but the VFR got running and it brought someone else joy. So just, when we're making all these plans and the idea is to kind of keep ourselves on target so we just don't forget things that we want to do. I'm really happy with the way that played out. And
creative victory, mental creative victory.
Okay. All right.
Sure. All right. On a more personal note, if we remember when we did this episode, we did the New Year's Day episode last year, the infamous story of when I started yoga, and I had a physiological emergency that I almost did not conclude. So we added, don't poop myself. Winning. Have not pooped myself.
I forgot where that came from, and now I'm recalling that story.
I forgot too. I literally
This is why we do this.
The whole story of pitching as I was driving, and I had to run into the stratosphere. So the other one was continuing to address the health issues, because I was having some balance issues, benign positional vertigo. And I know I've talked about it, but I think I got tired of talking about it. But I ended up with like 3 CAT scans, 2 MRIs, a whole series of things. It turns out I've got arthritis. I've got nerve pit damage on there. And I was trying to figure it out, but we've kind of got it. And I have made health and exercise and diet changes. And I had not had any episodes of vertigo. I had not had any balance issues. I did have vertigo, 1 incident on there. I am now working with a specific myofascia, same Jessica. She was at Sonoma.
Yep.
So I'm working on that. We're going to make some changes, some modifications to my exercise routine. I am still confidently under 200 pounds, which when I had my heel surgery, I was up to like almost 220. So I'm training again for that one. So I am totally going to count that as a straight up win. Now, more time in the garage and avoiding the afternoon couch monster where you just like go home, I'm sitting on the couch for like 5 minutes and then it's dinner time and then you just go to bed. I have accomplished almost nothing in my garage as far as like, sizable projects that have been done, but I'm winning on that one. I no longer have to move 3 things to work on a project. So I can walk into my garage right now and work on like 4 different things. So, and I've been doing that. And it's a whole lot easier now, because it's not 115 degrees in there. So I consider that one a win. And then the last one was to make the house a home, not a project. Miserable fail. Just absolute. If anything, I've made more projects. We're moving in the correct direction on that one. And, it's like when you're hiking to the top of a mountain and you keep getting the false peaks, you're like, oh, we're almost there. Oh, wait, crap. There's another. So we're in that phase, but
Scope
we're working. We're moving on that one. I consider 2025 a success, even though I'm looking through all this. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that at all. No, I didn't do this, but I did do a whole lot of really great things that weren't even on the map. So,
the things you did well.
Yeah. Or at least
So
I had fun
positive.
doing them.
Yes. More importantly.
But real quick. So yeah, Chris added this to the notes beforehand, and he wasn't he's not wrong, but we'll just throw that in there for the viewers on YouTube.
I said that oof. It's a large oof.
A large oof, but yeah, I just can't write off 2025 as being a bad year. It's been an amazing year.
It could be a large oof and not be a bad year.
It could absolutely, that's what it is. Big oof, great year.
It didn't get anything done. Don't care.
Made a whole lot of really great friends and judged a lot of really great races and just met some amazing people and did some cool stuff, and then got to hang out with my old friends and did lots of cool stuff. I think like did 3 HMGs this year, I want to say, and I'm judging like 8 races. It was just fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we just had the wrong things on our goals list, Mental. That was the problem. That goals list was bullshit.
It put me in the mindset, to try and move forward rather than just let time pass. But, no, I didn't get any of them done, but they opened doors.
Some other jerk wrote those goals all wrong for you guys.
That's past mental. And I tell you, past mental.
It is past mental.
He can be a jerk.
Was
some of the crap he leaves for me. Yeah.
360 days ago. So, it's potentially a different mental.
That's like 156th of me ago. Yeah.
Yep. All right. 2 days from now, Chris, what are you going to do?
All right. 2026 goals. Number 1, build a garage. That was one of the deals that we agreed when we got this house, that we like everything else about this house. It needs more than 2-car garage. There's space for it. I never dealt with a contractor before. I've always done all of the work myself. This is a big project. This is going to suck. Not looking forward to it, but here we go. It's got to get done.
Well, at least you're in the same zip code, time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. We can know when they're actually going to show up.
Great.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Number 2, make the Lotus more operable / registered. Like, yes, it runs, it drives, but there's many things that need to be finished and or repaired. The side goal in this, I'm not even going to write down, is I'd really like to use this for the Colorado Lemons Rally.
You're putting it out there?
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it's going to be terrible, but
I am not going in that car. So I'm going to take my own car.
Oh, I will find plenty of idiot friends who will
I am aware.
With the Lotus with me. So, yeah, right.
There's your idiot.
Yeah.
I have Miracle Berry.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm taking use for rally off because that's a quiet goal.
You should.
Yeah.
I'll put it on tomorrow. You'll never know.
Okay, good.
You will not, because I just opened this up in
2027. I don't remember. Okay, I guess.
Did we have that conversation? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
All right, next up is do things outside regularly, like ski, mountain bike, hike, etc. We moved to Colorado to do stuff outside. We've been pretty good about regularly doing lots of stuff outside. I want to keep doing that because it is so great here to do outside things. And I like doing outside things. So make sure you keep doing those things. Next up, try to like 24-hour races more. That is a nebulous goal. Besides, we've already registered for one. So
and why do you need to?
Well, because I have one of the 2 races in our region now.
we are going to one.
No, you're going to one doesn't mean you have to like it. Hell, you can just
I'd prefer
race
to
somebody
like
else's car.
Well, it's like I'm not going to keep this car around to race once a year. Like we got to,
and we're not getting rid of it. So therefore,
right.
we're going to race in 2
Like
races.
the 24s more. I'm still not so sure about this 25 in Thunderhill. Because the weather's usually so lovely and things work.
They moved it.
It's a week earlier. Yeah, 7 days.
Oh, totally different.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
Totally
Yeah.
It'll be 102 tops.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Great.
Next up, explore Colorado. There's a million things to do here. So let's enjoy our new home state.
If I may throw this at you, have you been to Bishop's Castle?
No.
Not yet.
Throw that on your list.
I have my list. I can't see it from here, but it's over there.
Yeah. I remember going there when the guy was still alive, but he passed away. But literally this guy just dropped out of college and built a castle.
Cool.
Himself with like rocks that he would find in a truck, in his truck. And he would build up. There's a website for it. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, we'll add it to the list.
Fantastic. All right. Next up, I want to touch New Mexico so that I can have visited all of the lower 48 states. That's the only one left, and it's only a couple hours away. So at some point.
So if somebody wants to buy that Fiat, you'll go pick it up for them?
No, but when we're exploring Colorado, we're not going to be that far away. So it'll be pretty easy to run down there to have been in New Mexico. And then
we were so close. We were so close when we did that rally too.
Yeah. Well, we had to go across most of Arizona, and that's a big square state. We got Utah.
Yeah. And you can't like go
closer now.
You can't go like right into Arizona and then across. You have to like go deep into Arizona.
That's
and like
true.
Across.
That's true.
There's some sort of giant canyon.
Yeah. It looks pretty grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although on a map, if you scroll out, you're like, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No.
Yeah.
Just going to go there.
I would like to do 4 races this year, plus 1 rally and 1 to 3 races judging. I think that's successful. I need to find 2 races that are not mine in my car to drive, but okay. I think we can do that. The rally will be Colorado, and judging, we're already working with Eric on that. And lastly, don't get in someone else's
I added that one. I added that one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, no Goldilocks for Chris this year.
I mean, I made that his goal. So if that's not his goal, then we should probably have a discussion offline.
That's hysterical. I was at one point I was looking for a pineapple t-shirt for you, and it just fell off of my radar and I forgot to do it, but I was so wanted to send you one for Christmas.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay. Mine, now that I'm thinking they're fairly nebulous as well, learn some different tracks. So I definitely need to, HPR get under our belt here. Probably do some, hopefully you can find an HPD or 2, even if it's with a street car.
If you haven't signed up on their email list, they do and they do pop-ups hey, surprise, track day tomorrow, $100. Right. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, actually, we actually just got together with the Webb family, and they were talking about a couple days ago. I think it was Saturday. They were like, "Oh, it's pretty nice out. We'll just have an open track day. Just come on over." We didn't know about it. Yeah. Yes,
and
sir.
HPD will be a great excuse to use our Race Setup Pro subscription to help.
Yeah.
Ooh, way to tie that.
Really
in.
good.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Quick interruption. Sidebar. I'll forget if I wait. It popped up on our group feed today. Randy Popst is going to be at Thunder Hill for, was it Audi Club? I think that was doing it on January 16th. Go to Audi Club's website. They're doing an open track day. He's going to be, driving people's cars if you'd like him, or
seat stealing.
He'll ride right seat.
Ooh.
And you also have the opportunity to ride right seat with him in some pretty gnarly cars. So check it out. I think it's Audi Club of San Francisco.
Okay. So this it says tracks plural. Not sure that's going to happen, but we'll leave it as plural. But that's very much HPR. Make sure that we can get plenty of track time.
Have you been to Thunder Hill?
No.
There's 2 races.
Okay.
That whole don't like 24s thing.
Yeah.
There's a regular one, or did I thought don't we have a regular one? I don't know. I gotta look.
You can see. Look, Chris, you look up. You can see what is local.
It's just the one in May, as far as I know.
All right.
Yeah. So leave at 8:00.
Okay. All right. We'll see. Okay. So my next one is stay in shape, which is what I wrote before. And then I realized that's a cop out. I'm going to add to that, learn to run in Colorado. So I used to be a runner. I'm saying I used to be because sea level running is very, very different than elevation level. So I'm trying. I went for a run today and you just want to die. So I'm trying. So learn to run. I'm not even going to add a 5K on here, but maybe, but just get better at it. I'm trying to, any day it's above 50, I'm out running. So we'll see how that goes. Here's a new spoiler. Kick ass at a new job. I will be starting a new job on Monday. So there's that. So yeah, hopefully that will
Yay!
Hopefully
She can't
that will
talk
work
about
out.
it, but we're all very
I mean, I can
very
talk about it.
We are very
What
excited.
color are the mountains at your new
I
job?
believe the mountains are blue.
Depends if they're cold.
Depends on if they're cold.
It's the only way you know that it's cold.
And chances are, if I come to a race and I can drive there, you will probably be getting some beer. So there's that. And I'm going to add on, as Chris said, see more of Colorado, because I'll probably be doing that too. But I'm excited to go different places because I like a few Facebook pages of people that take great pictures of Colorado. I call it Colorado porn. It's just like the most beautiful sunrises and birds and elk standing in a field, and they're like posing and stuff. So we live in a great state. So let's go see more of it. Tim, go
Nice.
ahead.
All right, garage. That is a big one for me. I'm gonna specify. I want to have the first floor complete. So walls up, spray foam insulation in. The electrical's already in, but plumbing roughed in. Upstairs, I'm going to put flooring in. So I'm going to do hardwoods in the whole place. I'm going to put walls up. I'm going to have a gym in with rubber floors. Bathroom, maybe the bathroom would be 27, but we're going to do a lot of that other stuff to make it very, very usable. Trailer upgrade. Yes, I need to get that done. Some of the things, I'm going to KonMari the hell out of a lot of my stuff in February when we have large trash pickup. So if anybody needs a bunch of crap, come to my house the first week of February. It's going to like line the street. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff I'm throwing out. Learn to weld. Talked a little bit about that. At a minimum, I want to learn to MIG weld. I'd love to learn TIG I don't know why, but I've got this like,
Get good at MIG first.
yeah, but I've got
real
this
quick,
like,
just to be funny, Chrissy, just put your hand up like it's linking to something. There it is. 1 hour of Chrissy's imitation of TIG welding. Which for a while was one of her most watched videos. I don't know why.
it's hysterical.
And terrible. People don't actually listen to us. They just listen to the hour of me making that noise. It's annoying.
The best one ever. So, I mean, I'm really intrigued by TIG, and maybe that's the artist in me, but I want to learn how to MIG and MIG well, and then I'll go from there.
Yes.
59 trimmed and roadworthy. So that's probably only like 30 or 40 hours of work to get that done. So not a horrible stretch, but definitely I want to go and pick up some plywood at Home Depot. Like I'd like to put sheets of sheetrock in the back of that thing and just drive it back to the garage. It'd be so fun. Race car upgrades, new theme, which is going to be paint, and a theme like structure that's going to have to go on it. I definitely want to mess around a little bit with aero while I'm in the process, so I can do that before I paint it. And one of the things I'm kicking around is a long roof design for the Solstice, which I think would be super, super cool.
They made the hatch.
They did make the hatch.
You want a shooting brake.
They did make the hatch. I want to go more of this route. For those of you that are,
ooh,
yeah. So there's a lot of fab in that. Luckily, I have a buddy of mine that's got a shop that can help me figure out how the hell to do that. Doesn't need to look that good because it's lemons after all, right? But whatever. And then this one, get back in shape like for reals. Like I am fat right now by my standards. And it doesn't help of coming back from my mother-in-law's house, who is an amazing baker, and cooker of all things fattening. So the goal for this is I really want to try to do a race by myself and drive the entire race.
You're crazy.
Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Done a couple races with two of us, and
It's
that's pretty hard.
awful.
There was a someone did a proof of concept of it this year.
Yep.
They had
Doesn't
they
mean
had
it's good.
in fact they did a no stop full race.
Okay.
Checker,
Cool.
yeah, green to checker, didn't get out of the car.
Oh,
Yeah, I plan to get in the car. Over 50, have to pee. Yeah, but but that's okay. And the car's not going to make it that long on fuel for damn sure. So yeah,
plenty of breaks.
Thank
plenty of
goodness.
yeah. So it won't be that, but it's just I've done a lot of endurance type things in my life I like to push the envelope. I like to poke the bear. So I want to see if it's possible. And get my sim rig back up and running. That's a big one for me. I'd love to use that to start to use it as a tool to try different things and try, especially left foot braking, some of the footwork that is, like heel toe, sure, but that's easy. But some of the other stuff that's a little more advanced, and using the car, like the pedals to steer the car a little more. I'd like to crash here, not out there.
Good plan.
Yeah.
It's a little cheaper and easier to reset.
Yeah. And then don't fall down drunk. More than once. Or twice.
All right.
It's a good modifier there.
Yeah, I like it.
Once, okay.
Give myself
Beyond
an
that, learn
out.
your lesson.
Give myself an out.
Yeah.
Well, if you stay down, or did you really fall down, or do you just go to sleep there?
If it's in the road or on the grass, it's not great.
If there's a bruise or an abrasion involved, it's falling down, even if you stay down.
Okay, good.
So,
Noted.
It's
All right,
good to
that's the
clarify these
rule.
rules.
Yeah,
These rules are important.
That's the quantifier.
All right.
Good.
All right. So the first two of these are recycled, but I do still want to get that Honda Civic, run a track night, do an autocross, just get it out there. And then I do want my 914 ready for the fall. It didn't break. I went to go fix a problem and then just tore it apart because I don't know why.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I'm good at taking stuff apart. Exactly. I'm also not going to type this, but I love holding myself to this. Is the 914 would make an excellent chase vehicle for the Lotus in the Colorado Rally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can both be broken for different reasons.
Right? Exactly.
Okay.
And, and since it's, we can both be like wet and then also hot at the same time and, drive around in, hailstorms, because it's Colorado and but why not?
If we could get literally any possible weather at the end of September in Colorado, you name it. Blizzard.
Yes.
100 degrees.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Or both. We might see both.
And you get bonuses for not having your roof on.
Yeah.
How about not having a roof? So
We don't literally have one.
Oh, yeah. I will leave the Targa at your house.
Okay, good.
So I had hinted at this before and didn't do much with it. And then this year was just introduced to a new form of motorsport, but I still want to try some other forms of motorsport. There's a great drag strip just up the street. Get in there and do that. There's a really great autocross scene here. And I have not, the last time I went autocrossing, I had the CLS 6.3 and is terrible as it was at it, everyone enjoyed the show. They really enjoyed watching that car go around the track. I have right now, we are on glide path to get the Carmen Ghia up to Bonneville in June, potentially get it into the 150 mile an hour club. There's no mechanical reason it can't do that. So I'd like to this year join the 150 mile an hour club for the.
That might contradict with the don't poop yourself goal. 150 in a Carmen Ghia.
Well, I feel like if I make it to 150, I'm probably not going to poop myself. If I get close to 150 and start to have a problem,
yeah, right.
It's going to be, it's a double fail.
Or it's a good excuse of why the first one happened.
All right. So I didn't make my goal of not, but hear me out.
Right. We already had that tonight. So just rerun till next year. Okay. It didn't happen, but here's my excuse.
Yeah. And I'm cheating because I went last, but I'm stealing two of you guys' things there. Yep. You know what? I've got this stupid sim rig that I bought in 2020 and then we used it a lot and then haven't done anything with it. Like every time I power it on, it's like so out of date and I have to update everything. There's no reason why I can't have my sim rig running again. So yeah, it's one of those, just do it, mental. Personal. I am currently still training for the Vegas half marathon in February. I have not, since moving here, they canceled the one in 2020. And then I missed 1 year when I had my surgery. And then the next year was like my slowest half marathon ever because they quit doing the full marathon. I did like the last full marathon they ever did here, which I know why, because they just basically had to come up with 13 miles. They ran you through an industrial slum and everybody was kind of looking at each other like this, but are we even on the course? We know where we're going. So they quit doing that. But I have done the Vegas. I did it this year and then never ran again until I got motivated to train again last month. I've got to get rid of this RV. It's been great, but it's like the VFR. It's time for someone else to take it and enjoy that.
And fix all the problems.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, or fix the ones that someone else doesn't want to deal with, and then they can make it their own. Speaking of fixing problems, the limo is for sale. If you're listening to this, make me an insulting offer. All right. I've got a title. It is not registered because it won't pass emissions because the fuel gauge doesn't work. But as that gets fixed, it's got a trunk full of spares. And I know this because the trunk won't close. There's just a tire sitting on it right now.
Yep.
We know that too.
Occasionally it will close.
Nope. It is long since given up that, ideally I can fix all that. The air suspension still works. The stereo is still fantastic. It still runs. I started it the other day. So, but
I think it runs surprisingly well, I got to say, for having 11,000 idle hours on it.
Yeah, it does need a new carrier bearing. I haven't fixed that. So if you are listening to this and you want a really dumb car to have a great time at a rally in, give me a call. I will make you a deal.
Or just want to be creepy and
has one non-matching wheel and
drive it around.
Wheels in the trunk. It just needs a new valve stem. It's fine.
Pick random people up and
have strange women look at the sticker on the side of the limo and go, I'm over 21. And then you kind of like raise the window up and go, you don't make good decisions. I hope you find yourself. Even if I was single. No. It's not that you're not attractive. You're just scary.
and the limo that you're driving is not scary. That's fine.
It makes strange women at stoplights ask to go inside, but yeah. And then I'm throwing this out there. I did it back in 2020. I've had a few opportunities with some of the gearhead cars around here, but I have not made a concerted effort to see the state that I live in. And so I'm stealing Chrissy's. And you know what? There's some great stuff here. You guys got to see a little bit of it, like Goldfield and some of the other kind of artsy things and tone up.
It was great.
We had a great lunch at A&W and we made a lot of friends.
Because literally that was the only place that we could have lunch.
And
the only place.
Yeah. The Creepy Clown Motel is fantastic. No, but there's a lot of
cold and windy there. Ugh, it was bad. Let's not go back there.
I wish I had a shawl.
So, but there's some great parts of this state, and especially now, I expect with the new season of Fallout, there'll be a lot of people like exploring not Las Vegas parts of Nevada. So that'll be great. I need to go back to seeing more of that and check out some of the artsy stuff on that one. This last bit, is this, it's in Chrissy's color. Is this Chrissy contribution?
It is, yes.
I love this.
Okay, great. So we talked about this a long time ago, that we set goals. We try not to talk about these are the things that I am, no resolutions, but a wonderful lady, motivational speaker, Mel Robbins, a favorite of mine, has a very highly rated podcast. I should check her out if you're looking for something interesting, usually very motivational. Says that every year her and her husband sit down and talk about these questions. So this is for your thought process. This is for you to think about, not you guys on the show. This is for listeners to think about as you're trying to build your goals, or not. Don't write your goals down if you don't think that you need to, but it's a nice way to kind of think about your last year and where you want to go. So your questions are, what were the low points in the year? Also good discussion with your family, because they can go all over the place, and maybe you had some people have some low points that you weren't aware of. And then what are the high points? What did you learn? What are you going to stop doing? What are you going to continue doing? And what are you going to start doing? So we didn't really base our answers off of this, but I think they're good things to think about as you are wrapping up 2025 and going on to 2026. I think the episode, we can hopefully put the episode link in the notes, but I came across those and decided that it was just an interesting thing to tie in.
Love that. That's great.
Easy questions, thought-provoking, no pressure, right? Just kind of thinking about maybe there's something that your family thought about that you didn't, and it's something that you want to continue, or you thought it went bad and somebody else thought it was great. So.
Well, and I love that low points, high points, and what did you learn? Those realities exist absolutely independent of everything that we laid out for ourselves. In fact, I'm thinking about the things I learned this year and the high points this year, not one of them related to anything that I had set out to do. And really, most of the low points also had nothing to do with any of that. So, but it is, that's the part that I fell in love with. And I like this: stop doing, continue doing, and start doing. It reminds me of the atomic habits kind of concept of,
yeah, sure.
If you just got this thing that's in your DNA, you have to do, and you want something else to be successful, you find a way to relate those two. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's great.
That's great. Good find, Chrissy.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you liked it.
I'm going to watch that. Yeah. I'm going to watch that episode now. So Timmy, we missed this initially when we were doing the What You Working On.
It's too late. Oh no, it's too late from last week.
Is it? No, we could do it. Is it too long? Are we running too long?
It
won't take long. Let's go for it.
All right.
We don't have to drag it out. Like we can
guess the rental car.
Yay!
All right. So when you show up at Reagan International Airport, super late, like 11:45 at night,
and unscheduled, right? Or like ish.
And this is Reagan too, not Dulles, so different. Okay.
Yep. Reagan. So it was just, I was an hour and 45 minutes later than originally planned.
Okay. What rental company, and do you have a membership-ish?
Or more importantly, does Amy?
I am Emerald with National.
Okay, that's good.
Great. So you have a choice. That matters. This isn't just whatever they hand you. There is some kind of choice.
It matters if there's only one car.
You can take any car with an open trunk.
Yeah.
This eliminates the Ultima.
And a Waymo.
The trunk was not open.
The trunk would not open, and therefore the guy was in it.
It was occupado.
In the interest of speed, I'm just going to ask her one simple question. I think, we'll just all get one question. Did you like it?
Maybe. I didn't hate it.
Was it an SUV?
Yes.
The country of origin of the manufacturer's brand.
It's tricky. It's Stellantis.
You had a Dodge Hornet,
What is that?
little SUV thing that they make based on the little Alpha.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't matter, wasn't it?
I've never heard of that.
A Dodge Durango.
No.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know what's left. Somebody else pick one.
You're the only one that hasn't picked.
I know that. I don't know what is a Stellantis product that we haven't that they even have on.
I'll go for one. Jeep Wrangler.
Sahara. Yes. Same thing. Yep.
Trim level. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So what's your review? I also had a Jeep Wrangler Sahara rental once at Road America, and I when it's the Jeep thing you don't understand, I don't
understand. Yeah. It wasn't terrible, but I would never own one. Yeah. It's
for the money they charge for those things. I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not super comfortable to drive, meaning the driver's seat position for me especially is very high, right?
It didn't go back
into
far
the
enough either.
dashboard.
Like
it doesn't go down and it doesn't
No.
go back enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not especially tall people. So
No. And they've got the wire loom that comes from, so you can disconnect the doors, I guess. The wire loom like protrudes into the footwell, so it's constantly hitting you in the left ankle. It's like this giant wire loom thing that I guess is a strap for the door, so if it falls off, it doesn't fly off and kill somebody. I don't know. It's a Jeep thing.
It's a Jeep thing we don't understand.
I think that's just a door catch because they can't have a normal door catch, so it's a strap.
Yeah.
So
the infotainment center was good. Decent sized screen. It has ample room in the back, which was good. It got pretty good gas mileage. I was surprised because my brother-in-law's gets terrible gas mileage.
Turbo 4 or the inline 6?
Or the hybrid.
I think, yeah.
Or the Pennstar, rather.
Yeah. So I think it's the hybrid.
Oh.
And most in the Northeast are the hybrid, which is the Alfa Romeo Turbo 4 with the hybrid.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's all they sell. And then the emission friend or the states that care about emissions, that's all they sell.
I mean, other than it only had 1,100 miles on it, and other than it smelling like a weed pen, it was fine.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Thank you for your review.
Don't get one. If you have to rent it, it's fine. Don't buy one.
Okay.
Yeah. The Sahara ones, the hybrid, those go for like $65,000. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
One thing to spend $8,000 in an old TJ with a straight six and do stupid things in it, but
those are cool.
Right. Oh well.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us because this is long, but we had a good time as usual.
Yeah. We would be remiss if we did not thank you listeners for yet another great year. This started as a lark, and it is so many people always come to us and talk to us and tell us, what it means to them. We have people that have binged all the episodes this year. I still feel like I owe that guy an apology,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
At least a pizza.
There's definitely beers at the next race where we are for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. That'll be in Houston. So it'll be fantastic.
Oh, that's not okay. It's gonna have to get it down there, but okay.
Well, if you go down there, you just won't work the gate.
Sure. Then I have to get the beer there. That's
There's
the
other
problem.
places better to go than Houston. Sorry, people that live in Texas.
There'll be beer there.
Anyway.
It'll be fine.
Ma'am, you can't check 42 cases of beer.
So what if
Why?
I only checked 41 cases? Wink.
I'm going to put a fragile on this very large box and say, you should probably not shake this because it's not going to go well.
Oh.
All right. What do we do next week? We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We got time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll add that to our New Year's goals. Figure out what we're doing next week.
Why start now? Why start now? Happy New Year to everybody, to you guys.
Happy New Year.
To listeners.
Happy New Year to you guys as well. To you three folks that have
we would
joined me
love
on
to
this
know
event.
your at least one goal. Put it in the doodly-doo. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
Put the one goal in that's easy and put the one goal in that's hard.
Ooh, yes,
All right.
absolutely.
All right.
Do
All
that. Put it on our socials. Your easy goal, your hard goal. It literally can be don't poop myself. Easy
Which
or hard,
one's
that's
that?
your,
Is that
your choice.
what-
That's
is
your
that
choice.
Depends on the
what-
person, right? Yeah.
Was this hard or easy? Okay. All right. We'll see you
Great.
next week. Bye.
Bye,
Everybody.
Thanks for listening, not just this episode, but all of the ones you listen to. We hope you enjoy this New Year's Goals episode. Everyone racers, we also hope you will join us in the world of driving, racing, building, because everyone can be a racer, even you. If you enjoyed this podcast, subscribe. It is totally free. Then go to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. Even if you hated us, give us 5 stars and tell us why. If you have any questions or show ideas, drop us a comment on our Facebook page, Everyone Racers, or email all of us at everyone.racers@gmail.com. You can still text us at 4-884-243 on I-55. Find us on Instagram at Everyone Racers, on YouTube and Facebook under Everyone Racers. You can find us on Reddit at /E1Hive. Thanks again. And until next week, keep the shiny sign up. Unless, like us, there is no shiny side. Then just keep the